Remington Curl and Straight Confidence Airstyler AS8606 Review. The Dyson Airwrap remains one of the most sought-after hot air stylers, but with a price of $549, it doesn't come affordable. The Remington Curl and Straight Confidence Airstyler is the closest styler we have used to matching the Airwrap's variety and outcomes, all at an RRP of simply $80. What you sacrifice for the less expensive cost is that the Remington Airstyler is cumbersome. This implies utilizing its pivoting catches and hinged tongue clasp can be a bit impractical, yet this design gives more authority over your style, so you'll bear that blow for the cash saving. The Remington Curl and Straight Confidence Airstyler AS8606 are packed in a black fabric bag that features elastic compartments to store the styler and a concentrator nozzle. A 40mm round-shaped soft bristle hot air brush, a hot paddle brush, and a 30mm cylindrical hot air tongue, all components included in the package. Despite the restrained size of the carrying case implying the mains-powered Remington Airstyler is modest, that is not the situation. The essential part of the styler is large, quantifying 23 by 7 by 5 cm and having a distance of 14 cm. It's comparable in size to the Dyson, which itself is bulky at 27 by 8 by 5 cm with the same circumference. However, this volume together with the positioning of the buttons on one side of the Remington device makes it troublesome to firmly grasp, especially without inadvertently striking those buttons. Fortunately, yet, it is a lightweight styler at 315 grams, even when you add different accessories. This barrel has two rotating buttons near the top and a slider switch that enables you to select from 3 heat levels, low, high, and cool. The 2.7 meters power cord is located at the bottom. To attach the 4 attachments, simply insert them into the top of the barrel and twist and lock them in place. They are easy to install, replace and remove, however, remember to let them cool down before attempting to unscrew them since they need considerable strength to move, which could potentially cause a burn. The tube is curved and fabricated from glossy black plastic, akin to the paddle brush, which additionally has taut plastic bristles. The 40mm round bristle and 30mm hot tongue are cast from rose gold shaded metal. The brush displays ranks of delicate nylon bristles, while the tongue has huge airflow ports placed over the cylinder with a manual hinged pinch at the bottom. When put away in the box, the hot brush is provided with a plastic guard to secure its bristles contour. The sprayer is designed to be used to expel a lot of the liquid from drenched hair. You can also take advantage of the mall comb to get the same result. Once the locks are around 80% dry, this is when it looks dried out from afar but still has a slight chill and soggy sensation when touched. You can add your sought-after styling connection. The attachments, and the sequence in which they are employed, will then be contingent upon what look and finish you're after. To put the Airstyler to its peak examination, we utilized it exclusively for a month. We groomed our hair for regular events, conferences, and nights on the town. On certain days we wanted huge and lively, on others we picked smooth and glossy. We also prepped our locks with ripples and swirls. The Remington Airstyler is great for creating a straight, sleek look. Separate your hair into sections and brush it with the paddle brush until it's dry and smooth. If you want to add volume to your hair, use the paddle brush at your roots, then run it up the underside before running it down the outer side to create a smooth finish. Curling your hair with a curling iron doesn't provide the same sleek look you'd get from a flat iron, but it also releases less heat and therefore should cause less damage. Additionally, it allows you to adjust how much body volume your curls will have. For big, voluminous blow dries the type you'd usually get at a salon, we advise going for the rounded bristle brush. This attachment can be used from wet to dry by those who wish to get a maximum bounce. It's also great for folks with flat and thin hair that desires a hold that will last all day. However, we tend to prefer employing the paddle brush first to smooth the tresses to 80%, then turn to the rounded tool to inject extra life at the roots and suppleness at the ends. This brush is designed to perform a standard hot brush technique, or use the rotating buttons to replicate the curling and straightening action hairstylists make look so effortless. Despite the fact it takes practice to perfect this skill, once you do, the look is almost indistinguishable from a professional salon finish. The negative side is that the 40mm cylinder of the brush is on the mammoth aspect. Having middle-length tresses implies this large magnitude while supplying us with the abundance we wished, lacks diversity. We suspect people with longer hair would have additional selections. Particularly, they could make use of the brush to buckle up the edges more firmly to construct oversized ringlets or flips, for example.